Welcome to the North. Mist-covered forests, frozen lakes, and long-buried secrets. The world is changing. Railways spread, science overtakes superstition. Cities rise along with the illusion of safety, but beyond the light. In deep woods and on windswept shores, something older stirs. This is Vaesen, a Nordic horror role-playing game set in 19th century Northern Europe. The players you see around me are part of the Society, a secret order cursed with the sight. They see what others deny. Creatures of myth and nightmare are real, and they do not like being forgotten. But sometimes the greatest horror is the one we carry. Welcome to Vaesen. So in last week's episode, with the truth of the missing month still raw, the cracks widened fast. Acting on Linnea's warning, the Society searched their rooms for hidden bundles. Beneath Julian's bed, he found his old field surgeon's notebook, ice cold to the touch, bearing a sentence in an unfamiliar hand. Failed operation. He died because you hesitated. The castle, it seemed, had started writing back. Tensions flared when Anna pressed Julian about the gold man she had glimpsed during the fortune-teller's trance. Julian warned her off sharply. Whether that being was, he insisted, it didn't not lie. But it knew how to choose its truths. He posed a quiet, chilling question. If you were offered any ship to captain, would you take it? And if then you found out the ship was on the river Styx? And then the world went black. Julian woke soaked in blood, his sunstone missing, a black feather in its place. Outside his window burned a familiar battlefield hospital from his past. As someone screamed his name elsewhere in the castle, he ran, only to stumble over a cloth bundle containing his own younger self, dead. In the infirmary, the walls turned to living flesh. On the table lay Julian himself, screaming, while unseen surgical tools hovered above. A voice promised the screams would never stop unless Julian let her go. When he resisted, the tools buried themselves into his body, and something precious slipped away from his mind. The woman with the writhing tendrils laughed, wearing his face, and he tried desperately to kill her, even as she became him again. At the same moment, Taika was dragged into her own nightmare. She woke beneath a red moon in a forest shaped like the castle's halls, blood on her hands, claw marks on her clothes, a gun still warm, footprints, perhaps hers, led into the infirmary where she found Julian mauled and terrified of her. A photograph of her old village showed every face staring back with glowing yellow wolf eyes. Was it always you? Julian asked before collapsing. A shimmering blue circle opened, and Taika stepped through to find another Julian, the real one, trying to strangle himself in his medical room. They clung to each other, both knowing instinctively that separation was fatal. They moved together through shifting spaces into a kitchen that became a battlefield tent strung with corpses. Julian then had a thing with a raven that spoke with the abbot's voice. And eventually they staggered back into the hall, alive, shaken, and still unable to speak the truths Anna had urged them to face. But when the dreams loosened their grip, one thing was clear: the castle was no longer just haunted. It was judging them. Of course, things happened to everyone else as well. But the thing with our little updates is these annals are the writings of the players themselves. So what's going to happen today? I guess we will see. So players, we should be starting with Henrik, but he's not with us just yet. Let us return to the castle. I hope everybody is wonderfully happy after the joys of last week.
Indeed, indeed. Who could not be happy facing a Vaesen?
Well, yes, I suppose there was that. So, as Henrik isn't here, we shall skip Henrik. Assuming, Sebastian, that you will be having the same issues that you had before. Once again, when once we've done kind of Maud and Taika, I shan't skip the dream state again, so that we don't lose you, and then I guess we will see what happens. So, let's get to the right spot. I just had to, for people watching, I had to just restart my computer right before we started, because I was having a connection problem, which means that I have lost all my places in all my documents. So that's fun. So I shall just get us back there. Players, any questions before we start off?
How do we fight this thing?
Yeah, how do we banish this thing?
Oh, well, I guess that's for you guys to work out.
Great.
I will pose a question for you, though.
Yeah.
Do you think you can beat it within its own realm?
Oh, well, we don't know how to wake up.
Well, that is a quandary, is it not? Okay, Maud, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Fabulous. So, when we left you, you had just walked into the medical room, where in front of you there was a table of surgical steel lit from above. Above it there was a quill hovering as if poised to write. And also on the table there is a mirror, which is facing the door as you walk in. And as you walk in, the image appears to be you, but you realise it is a very, very old you. Grey, wrinkled, aged. And immediately above the mirror, in a straight line back, written on the wall, there is writing that has been scrawled on with a red ink, which says, "Name her and she remains."
I am going to just look around over my shoulder, check that there's no one with me, near me, or following me, and then move into the room to take a slightly closer look.
Fabulous. So, as you walk into the room, it appears that your reflection also seems to draw in towards you. But your reflection starts to speak. Not that you can hear any words, but it's certainly mouthing words at you.
So can I pay very close attention to what they're saying and see if I can lip read?
Yeah, give me a learning roll. Your reflection is mouthing, "You're the only one who can finish it." And just at that point, you see Ghost behind you in the mirror. Right, well, Taika, you were with Julian. But as you walked back into the hallway, suddenly you find yourself back in the medical room.
No!
And Julian is there lying in front of you on the floor. Blood at his side. Claw marks are on the wall. And there is that bloodied handprint on the cabinet.
Seriously? Again? Well, if there's nothing new in the room, can I leave it then?
Of course you can.
and go somewhere else.
Okay. So you go back into this woodland clearing, which is clearly a part of the entrance hall. You see other doors, one leading into what would be the dining room with light underneath it. And you see a light under the door opposite, which would be the front room.
The dining?
Okay. So you head over to the dining room, and as you walk in, the table is set for dinner, but rather concerningly, the guests or the people sat at the table look like they've potentially been part eaten themselves. And well,
Lovely.
they kind of, let me just share this before we switch on, just to give you all something fun to look at. It kind of looks like this. You'll all notice if you click on the pictures now, they blow up full screen as well. You can see it is Julian
cool.
and Anna and Henrik and Sebastian and Maud, and even Ghost is sat there. And they're all partly eaten. So we'll keep this on and we'll move on to Sebastian.
That's not a fear test? Wow.
Sorry?
That's not a fear check? Wow.
We haven't got there yet. I've just shared the picture, just so, yeah. Anyway, Sebastian.
Yes.
You left the dining room and went into the hallway. And when you walk back into the lower hallway, the hall is now lined with portraits. And they all seem to be members of your family. People that you recognize that were alive within your time, and people from the past that you remember from portraits in your family home. And they're all looking at you. Think of a kind of a Hogwarts animated type of moving portrait.
Or a Scooby-Doo, the eyes follow you around the room.
Exactly.
I think judgment of my ancestors probably comes with the territory even before Vaesen are involved.
Yeah, which is why there's no fear check. It's,
yeah, used to just not being good enough.
they suddenly start whispering.
Okay.
You never cried. He waited for you. You were the clever one, but what did you do? They just start muttering abuse.
Yeah.
Again, quite normal.
Again, high society, it has to be gossip. So other than that, I'm in the corridor. I've just come out of I think it was the dining room, wasn't it, where I saw the judge. What other rooms have got light from here, if any?
So the front room where in the castle the mirror would be kept has a light underneath it, and that's kind of pretty much it.
Yeah, I'll go there, but then I'm conscious I'm out of time. So.
That's okay. So you go through, and why can I not find it? And you suddenly find yourself at the foot of a ladder. And with that, Anna, you are climbing rigging. So you are trying to make your way up. So can I have... I need, first of all, an agility roll, because obviously you failed a fear test right before
Yeah, I
Anyway.
did, didn't I? I
All
failed the fear test, now I failed my agility as well.
And now you failed your agility. So, you let go of the rigging and you fall.
Oh no. Can I try and grab onto the rigging again?
When you hit, no, because you're basically unconscious at this point. It's almost like a semi-faint. So no, you can't. When you hit the floor, it seems to absorb you. And you know, it's not really a hard, it's kind of spongy. And you almost feel like it's embedding itself and wrapping itself around your form as you wake up. Give me a force roll, please.
Oh no, I'm going to be eaten by my ship. 1.
Okay. Oh, let me just.
Come on.
Okay, so it kind of, the ship does kind of grab hold of you and wrap itself around, but fortunately, you're able. You wake up and you're able to just pull yourself out, and you find yourself at the bottom of the rigging, lying up, looking at this blackthorn Vaesen-y creature staring down at you from the crow's nest. Julian.
So Taika has disappeared for me.
So you walk out of the dining room and then Taika just sort of fades away into nothing.
I try and grab her and pull her back.
Your hand passes straight through her. And it's at that point you notice that you're standing in the hallway, but the floor is made of glass. And underneath the glass, there appear to be scenes from your life. Moments where you are aware that you failed. Things that you did wrong, mistakes you made.
I want to basically start telling myself this isn't real, it's a dream, and sort of like really try and get myself in the mindset of this being
an inspiration
unreality,
roll.
that this is a Vaesen attack and not real.
Okay.
1.
Oh,
I've got a comb over.
Very cool. Okay, so you come through and you kind of manage to stop yourself from staring at the images beneath you too much. They're not really drawing you in, and you become quite aware of what there is around you. There is suddenly a pulsing light emanating from underneath the door to the living room.
I'll scrabble towards that, anything to get away from images of past failure.
Okay. You open the door to the living room and find yourself in a strange location, which I shall tell you about next time. Henrik. So you were on stairs, descending down.
With a vision of my sister, even younger than I remember when she died.
Correct. And you're pulling her down with you. The
and
stairs...
I got a fistful of nails. Let's do it.
Okay. So the stairs descend down and down into the cold, dark damp until you reach a very solid wooden door.
I knock on it.
It sounds hollow, just this hollow echoing around the space.
I attempt to open the door.
The door opens, and you find yourself in a very cold stone room. It looks like it's some sort of basement space. There are chains hanging from the walls, and symbols around the walls adorn that are of the abbot's emblem, and indeed various symbols from the monastery where you trained. There is a single shaft of light coming from you don't know where, and it is making shadows on the wall. Shadows which are you recognize the silhouette instantly as being the abbot, just pacing up and down within the shaft of light. Every so often, the shadow turns and it stops and it looks at you, and then it resumes walking again.
Are there any exits to this room?
Nothing obvious, but you can't see the farthest wall in the dark.
Okay, well, I'm going to approach the farthest wall.
Okay. Maud. So you can see Ghost behind you in the mirror. And as you notice Ghost and look through, you can see that Ghost is starting to fade, starting to become translucent.
I'm gonna quickly look behind me to make sure that Ghost is not really here.
Correct.
And then take another step towards the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
What did it say? Name her and she remains.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to call out Vanessa.
Give me an inspiration roll, please.
Ooh. There we go. Inspiration.
Okay. The mirror cracks down the middle, as does the surgical table, and it moves apart. And in the middle, there is a door. But it's a door made of paper. And the door handle has been drawn on, like scribbled, like a child's scribble.
That's a real thing. It's a real thing in the room with me. Not.
As far as you can tell, yeah.
So I'm going to
The
go
table and everything has moved apart, and this door has just suddenly appeared there.
I'm going to go up to the door and I'm going to try the squiggly handle and see if that in any way works.
It does. And the door swings open, and beyond is just darkness.
Oh, good.
Tyker. So, yeah, can I have a fear test, please, from that lovely image that you just had? We'll just quickly share that again for everyone, because it's just lovely. Yep, just the standard, because you've got nobody else with you. Excellent. Yeah, just rolling it repeatedly won't help. Sebastian, we'll move on to you because Tyker is suddenly frozen. So yes, you open the door and then there's just this rope ladder in front of you in this empty space. Are you there, Sebastian?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I just managed to refresh after the last kickoff, and I saw Tyker's name, and I didn't realise it was me. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. So yes, you open just this empty space with a rope ladder going up into the ceiling.
Right. Yep. I'll go up the ladder then.
Okay. So you climb and climb and climb, and there is a latch door above you, which I'm assuming you shall open, and you find yourself in a loft, an attic space. And up there, the whole place is filled with clothes and costumes, childhood drawings, all sorts of things from your past. And near one wall, there is a rocking chair. And sat there, rocking backwards and forwards, is you as a boy. And he's just staring at you.
And there's nothing else around the room that stands out. Not that it would be hard to stand out in that context, admittedly, but
give me a vigilance roll. No, there is nothing that particularly stands out apart from you.
and I'm not even standing. Well, the other me isn't. Okay. I guess I just say hello and see what happens.
The boy looks at you and stops rocking. You make it all look so easy. But I know it wasn't.
And make what look easy?
Moving on. And on that note, Anna. You're at the bottom of the ladder.
I'm going to go back up the ladder.
Okay, that's fine. Give me an agility roll, please. Let's see how quickly you get up there.
Come on. Oh, fuck it. Down I go again.
All right. No, I don't need you. I don't need you. Anna can climb rigging. It's just how quickly you climb rigging. That's fine. Okay. So, as you get up towards the crow's nest, the crow's nest itself suddenly seems to expand, and the rigging moves out with it. So you're not going to have any problem getting up there.
Well, I've got a +2 to agility. Should I do that?
Yeah,
as well?
you can do that.
Didn't help.
Good. And you get up to the top and find yourself face to face with the creature. So again, we'll just remind everyone.
Yeah, scary creature. Anna's going to try and wrap the locket around her wrist.
Okay. Poor little Anna is all alone.
No, I'm not.
Why don't you just stop? Why don't you just give in?
Clearly you don't know me
You're
very
back
well.
here again. You can't escape me. You can't escape your destiny.
Shush you. And it almost pushes her off the thing, but feels like that's going to be a real big mistake. What do you want? What do you want from us?
Shush, really?
Oh, well, yeah, you are out of time. So, Julian.
Where am I?
You were going into the living room.
I was.
So, as you walk into the living room, the space has totally changed. It's kind of, it looks like a cathedral space, and yet it is very clearly a surgical theatre.
Okay.
And where the altar would be in a cathedral, there is an altar, but it is clearly an operating table. And right by the altar stands this person. would be if it uploads. Anyway, she is stood there, and she has a veil over her face, which is made of gauze. Is that uploaded for anybody?
No.
Yeah, it seems to be not wanting to. I don't know why. It's not that big an image.
Do I recognise her?
Not exactly. No. And she's just staring at you anyway, and
I'm going to approach her and ask her to identify herself.
as you approach her and start to speak, she reaches to the altar table and brings forward your sunstone. And she looks at you and she says, "You wore it outside your skin, but you brought it in. You carried it here." And she throws her hand towards you, and the sunstone disappears. And suddenly you feel a burning in your chest. And the sunstone is just suddenly there in your chest. And she looks at you, because I'll give you a few extra seconds because of the trouble with the image. And she says, "Cut it out or carry it back. I'll be waiting either way." And with that, Henrik.
Wow.
So you are in this basement cellar. As you go into the room, there are chains hanging from some of the walls as well. And you hear a whisper. "You saw and you stayed." There's chains hanging from the ceiling and some sort of hanging against the wall. And as you approach and you start to be able to make out the far wall, you see there is a figure sat there, all hunched up in the corner with his knees up to his chest. And the shadow that is the abbot stops and points in its direction.
I'd look down at my sister and ask, "Do you know him?"
Who?
That guy.
In the corner?
Yeah. I don't know. Is there other people in the room? No.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that guy.
But that's you, brother.
Well, I guess you should go to him then. He looks upset.
She lets go of your hand and starts walking towards the figure in the corner.
So you said it's like a basement with chains. Yeah. Is there anything else in the room, like boxes?
Nope.
And there's no exit to the room. It's just...
Nope. Nothing that you can see.
All right. I let her go.
And she sits on the person's lap and slowly is absorbed into him. Give me an inspiration roll, and then we'll move on. Excellent. Maud.
Yep.
So you walk into... you've got the black doorway, didn't you?
Yes, darkness beyond the door.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No, it's just black. The sort of black that doesn't even reflect light. It is just like dead space.
I am going to lean slightly inside while leaving most of me still behind and see if I can see anything without committing yet.
Nope, you can't. You feel it drawing you forwards, but you can't see anything besides black.
You're the only one who can finish it. I'm going to call into the darkness, first for ghost Vanessa. I'm going to call both names just in case.
You don't even hear yourself speak.
Well, this doesn't seem like a very good place to go on vacation. So I think I will step back from the door of darkness and return to the hall to see where else light, people, ghost, or anything else might be seen.
Okay. So you've obviously you've been to the dining room already. You see a light from underneath the living room door.
Okay, well, I'm going there, obviously. Yes, in search of someone normal.
Well, good luck for that. Okay, in which case, Taika. So yes, you're in your dining room, and your friends are there in a very mangled state. And when you come out of your shock, you hear that there's like a scratching sound coming from underneath the table. And there is also a mirror. Sorry, there is a mirror leaning against one of the walls, but you can't see its reflection from where you are. Look under the table. Okay. As you look underneath, give me an agility roll, please. A chain, a silver chain, suddenly lashes out at you from under the table, attempting to, it's sort of like waving in your general direction, as if it's trying to reach out and take hold of you.
Right. And I look into the mirror then.
Okay. So you go, and the reflection of the mirror is of the room. Snack. As you go, your reflection comes into view, but it's not you. It is a creature. It is a werewolf moving with your movements, mimicking your every move.
Lies and slander.
Sebastian.
Yes. So I'd just been taunted about moving on, so I'm going to say you mean from our brother's death.
Well, yes. From everything.
But I'm assuming, looking at you, you know the reality, but we have to put on a good appearance.
Huh. Is that what you tell yourself?
And what do you want to tell me?
Not here for me.
No. I mean,
give me an inspiration roll. I mean, this is your dream space, isn't it?
Well, it is, but...
So we're here for you, not for me.
Well, indeed. But you are the way that this dream has presented for me, so...
I am just a child. My brother has died.
Indeed. But you are the messenger, so I am asking for your message.
What if I don't have one?
Well, you said you're here for me.
Give me a force roll, please. You don't really pay attention, do you? And his hand comes forwards and touches your arm, and you suddenly feel a sense of weakness. Lose 1 point of vigilance. Anna.
What do you want
So you're
from us?
stood up there. Hmm?
What do you want from us?
You think the storms made you, but it was the silence that followed. That's what made you.
And it stops to consider that. I don't think so. But you haven't answered my question. You've just answered with another riddle. What do you want from us?
This isn't a storybook. Why should I tell you? Where's the fun in that?
Well, surely it's more fun to play a game with people that know the rules than it is for people to follow around blindly.
You haven't worked out the rules yet? Oh, precious. He always said how smart you lot were.
The abbot.
I was interested in you. I wondered what it was about you that made him so particularly interested. He's never been like it before.
Anna's going to try and put the locket on her wrist.
Where is he, by the way?
Who's who?
Where is he?
The abbot.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Now, don't be so silly. Julian.
Can I see if I can take the sunstone out of my chest?
There are operating tools on the table.
I'm gonna deep breathe and try and remember that this is, probably not real.
And
give you some kind of roll.
so you're going to take a scalpel and try and cut it out. Give me a medical roll. You can use your medical bag because obviously you're using equipment that would normally be in your medical bag.
1.
Okay. You cut into yourself. You scream and roar. And as you cut in, your sunstone seems to shrink further and further into your chest. But eventually you get the blade underneath it and you manage to pull it out.
I'm probably a bit traumatized.
And you fall over and black out.
Okay.
Henrik.
So she was fully absorbed into my doppelganger?
Into the character in the corner, yeah, which he says was you.
I walk over to him and say, so you got her back now?
You see that you're crying. And he looks up at you and he says, I know you were afraid. But you stayed and you fought on. Give me a vigilance and an inspiration roll, please.
1 and 2.
Ooh. Nicely done. Okay. The version of you in front of you turns to ash and crumples into the floor.
I really
And
wanted
at
to
that
see it.
point, the light beam on the wall widens. And as the light widens, the reflection of the abbot is pulled apart and reveals a doorway.
Can I pull one of the chains off the wall?
Yeah, give me a force roll.
Sure. I mean a length of chain, not a whole.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
wieldable one.
Okay. The chain wraps itself around your wrist and holds you fast. And as it does so, out of the opening created by the abbot's shape, this person comes through. And with that, Maud.
Yes, I am at the living room.
So you walk through the living room doors and you find yourself in the castle chapel. And the pews are filled with women, all with their backs to you because you're coming in from the far end. And right at the opposite end is the altar, or where the altar should be is actually your bed. And stood the other side of it is this vision.
Oh, good.
And the other so half of it is in darkness, and the other half is the same as Vanessa's face was in one of your earlier dream sequences. The pews then begin to twist, and the women are twisting themselves in the pews to look at you, and some of their mouths have been stitched shut. And at that point, the person at the end looks at you and says, "She was never your sister, just your inspiration. Admit it."
And I'm going to look back at the thing and say she was both.
Give me an inspiration roll, please. She tears out one of the pages from her dress, and blood starts to flow from there. "Let go of her, and I will let you speak again." And at that point, you find yourself going quiet. Taika.
Is there anything I can use to smash that mirror?
There's just what's on the table, food and cutlery, and there's a candlestick.
That'll do. I grab a candlestick and try and smash the mirror.
Give me an inspiration roll, please. Okay. You smash the mirror. That's it. Mirror's smashed.
Great. Any chance I can grab that chain without it grabbing me?
Give me an agility roll.
Oh, God. 2.
Okay. Yep. You manage to grasp hold of the chain, and it just suddenly falls loose in your hand. So it stops moving by its own volition, as it were.
Okay. I pull it from under the table.
Yeah.
Is it
Comes very
stable?
easily.
Okay. Anything else in the room that is available and interesting?
Not really. As I said, it's just the others are just sat there eating.
Well, bon appetit. I'm going to go back to the corridor.
Okay. So from the hallway, you see a light underneath the living room door. Sebastian, at this point, we shall return to you.
Yes. So I was talking to my younger self. I was implying that a messenger might want to have a message, and I was being told no.
That's right.
But my point, I guess, to reiterate, was you say you are here for me, not for you. My question is not what is for you. It is what have you got for me? What do you come here to talk to me about?
Do people always come to see other people because they have something to tell them?
Either they've got something to tell them, or they want them to tell them something. Normally, I mean, often. So, if you don't want to tell me something, do you want me to tell you something?
Do you have something to tell me?
Not that I know of, but if there is something you're
Well, then
looking
why
for-
don't you leave?
And how do I do that?
Well, you just come in through the ladder.
But things aren't working the way they normally do at the moment. So can you tell me how I can leave?
Is that my fault?
No. But can you
Okay.
tell me how I can leave this?
You just came up through the ladder.
I don't mean this room. I mean this loop that I'm in at the moment.
Give me an inspiration roll, and I shall come back to your result afterwards. Good. Okay. Anna.
Do I manage to get the locket around her wrist?
Oh, you wanted to put the locket around her wrist? Sorry, I thought you were trying
Yeah.
to put it around your wrist.
No, I was trying to put it around hers.
Oh, okay. I need an agility roll from you, please.
Come on, Anna. 1.
She pulls herself back from you and looks at you with a smile. Oh, is this how it's going to be? Come on then. Do your best.
I've got a feeling I'm slightly outmatched here.
You mean you started something you can't finish? How unlike you, Anna.
Indeed. Where? Look, come on. I don't know
Give me
how
a
to
force
talk to
roll.
you. Oh, fuck. All right, we're fighting. Let's do this, bitch. Nope, nothing. Got nothing.
She gestures to you slightly, and suddenly you forget the names of some of your crew.
No, what the fuck are you doing?
Lose 1 point of learning.
Oh, damn it. Savannah can afford that. What the fuck? I don't know what to do. I want my friends. God damn it. Oh.
Well, I guess it's easy enough to say that you're really quite technically in rounds now.
No,
you seem to have made the first move, so we'll come back to that shortly. I'm sure it'll be exciting. Julian.
Damn it. I'm out.
So you black out. And then when you come to, you're lying on a bed in the medical room.
I look around
Your
to make sure that I'm
friends,
awake.
your friends are all around you, and there are black tendrils coming out of all of them, and sat in the middle of the room is the creature, the Mara, eyes closed.
I'm going to go round and start smacking them all awake.
Smacking them.
I don't got time, so I'm gonna smack them all awake as much as I can. Literally,
Okay,
hands to the side of the face.
Who are you going to start with?
Who's closest to me?
Just a minute. Oh, hang on, I haven't got that open.
Honestly, whoever is closest to me.
You have next. You have Maud on one side and Anna on the other.
Then a nice doctorial, sharp smack to both of their faces at the same time.
You can't reach them both. You're not that close.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not that close.
Okay.
Choose which one.
Maud.
Okay. So you go to Maud and you give her a slap. Give me a force roll, and Maud, give me an inspiration roll.
Oh, I think I'm being smacked. One.
One each. Maud wakes up.
Ow.
Or she starts to wake.
And Julian shouts, "Wake the others!"
Julian
Maud
shouts.
Do that.
Okay. In which case, if Julian is shouting, just a moment. The Mara starts to stir. And with that, Henrik.
Oh, good. Little face chain master. I'm so glad you're here. I'm having chain problems. Can you help me out with this? You seem like you know something about chains.
The voice that responds to you seems to be two voices. There is a female voice, but underneath that is the voice of the abbot. You stayed, Henrik. You obeyed, even when it damned others. Oh, that makes you mine.
No, it doesn't. Anyway, can you work on this chain and then we'll solve that part?
Oh.
I'll trade you chains. That one looks cool with the skulls on it.
Give me a force roll, please. Okay, you're able to pull the chain from the wall.
All right, buddy. Time for a chain fight? What do you think? Chain fight?
You are mine. Why do I need to fight you?
Well,
give me an inspiration roll. Suddenly, one of their chains sneaks out towards you. And you just are able to avoid. And it whisks past your face.
I whip that guy with my chain.
Give me a close combat roll.
Close combat. You got it. 2. Not such a big fan of chain. The chain
wraps itself around its wrist, and it begins to glow. Just the bit that's around her wrist.
Okay.
And with that, Maud. You are obviously awake. So the first thing Julian has done is obviously ask you to wake somebody.
Which I am indeed going to do as quickly as I can.
Who are you going to go for? So the other, I'm assuming the other side of you is Taika.
So I'm going to try Taika first and then
Okay,
move on.
how are you going to plan on doing that?
Well, I'm not going to slap her in the face quite as violently as Julian.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will kind of grab her by the shoulder and shake her.
Okay. Give me an agility roll, and Taika, give me an inspiration roll. Okay, that will do me. Taika begins to wake from under your reaches.
Then I'll move on to the next person and wake them.
Okay, just a moment. Because you guys are now effectively in rounds, so just give me a moment whilst I move on to Taika. Taika, you begin to wake, and you have Maud shaking your wake above you.
What? Maud? What's going on?
God knows, but we need to get everyone up.
Oh, God. Again.
I'm gonna move on and try and wake the next person. Who's left here who isn't awake? Anna, Sebastian, and Henrik. So if I leave Taika to wake whoever's next to her, and then
this is Taika's go at the moment, not yours. So
okay.
Yeah. So you're waking up.
I'll look around.
So you see the Mara in the middle with tendrils still going into Anna, Henrik, and Sebastian.
Bloody thing. And who's closer to me?
Sebastian.
Right. Okay, I will try and shake Sebastian awake.
Okay. So that will be your when we get to you again. That will be the first thing that you can do. Will be waking Sebastian. For now, I'm not going to change the screen because Sebastian isn't with us. Oh, here comes Sebastian. I think I'm going to try and see if I can find an old laptop and let Sebastian borrow it for this so that he's not on an Apple, because Apple software just doesn't go with this. How are you going to wake Sebastian whilst we're waiting for Sebastian to join us?
I am here.
Shaky, shaky, shaky.
Shaky, shaky, shaky. Give me an agility roll then, please, Taika. Can I have an inspiration roll from you, please, Sebastian? Okay. So, Sebastian, you are in the attic space, obviously.
Yes, talking to a young me who has a message that he doesn't want to give me.
Well, how do you know he's got a message?
Well, I mean, he's present for a purpose which he doesn't want to illuminate on. Anyway, yes, so I don't know what to tell you if you have something you want to hear, and if you have something to tell me, I am here and I am ready to listen. Otherwise, are you just wasting both our time?
Well, you're quite a bit older than me. I suggest it's not my time that's being wasted.
Well, you certainly still have more of it, but you've appeared here to me. If you have something to
Have
say,
I?
well,
Didn't you come into my space?
I am wandering through a space I've been put into, and you have appeared in that.
I appeared? You came up through the door, not me.
Indeed, but I'm not in the environment I'm normally in.
Give me an inspiration roll, please. Okay.
That didn't go as well as the one at the end of my last section.
No. I'm bored of you now.
Okay. I'm assuming the only exit to the room is the hatchway.
The ladder. Yep.
In that case, I might as well just open that hatch again and leave the way I came in.
Okay. Down the ladder you go, and we are now with Anna.
Fucking hell. Right. Fuck.
Truths. Truths. You don't like truths. My name's Anna. Does that do anything to her?
I've already told you that's your name.
God damn it.
You're a funny girl.
I don't know what to do. Fuck it, hell.
Give me an inspiration roll.
Oh dear. Inspiration's not a strong suit. Oh, I got one.
Okay. So, are you going to try again with that little chain of yours?
Yes. Agility. Fuck it. Oh no, there we go. One. Damn it.
Where am I? She looks startled and surprised as the chain snakes out towards her. What are you trying to do with it?
Like wrap it around her in some manner.
Around her wrist?
Yeah.
Or around, yeah.
Because it's only a locket. I imagine it's not going to go around the waist.
Exactly, yeah. So it wraps around her wrist, and there is a hissing sound, and everything from below that crumbles into ash and falls apart.
Oh, fuck yes.
And it starts working its way up her arm, this ash look, and it's crumbling and falling away, and then suddenly she disintegrates.
Yes!
Julian, back with you.
Fuck you, you ugly cow.
Can I go to Henrik next?
Of course you can.
And yeah, I'm going to ransack him.
What do you mean?
I'm going to look for that friggin' chain.
Which chain?
Because he had it round his arm at one point, and I'll see if he's still got it, while also sort of flapping in his face.
Oh yes, the chain, the chain that you used on the abbot. You mean?
Yeah.
Yep, that is wrapped around his wrist.
Okay, so yeah, I will try and get that off his arm so that I can wield it or whatever.
Forcefully or gently? I mean, are you trying to be very subtle? I don't necessarily mean are you just yanking it to break his arm?
No, I need him to wake up, so I'm not going to need to be too gentle.
Okay, in which case, give me a force roll.
I'm picturing just like flipping Henrik trying to search for it.
I'm really worried.
Give me an inspiration roll.
Okay, 2. Don't suck, Henrik.
Oh, from me?
Yes.
Okay.
Inspiration, please.
I don't want to wake up. I only got 1.
Henrik begins to wake up.
Do I get the chain free?
The chain is coming off him, yeah. You will
Okay.
get it off him before he wakes. But Henrik is waking up.
Can I shout, grab, grab, grab to everybody awake?
Okay, you can.
I mean, I'm literally going off what intel Anna gave us. I have nothing else.
Okay, so can you give me another inspiration roll?
One.
Okay, everyone that's awake, which is we won't include Henrik for this one. So basically, everyone else apart from I'll roll for Sebastian, as he's not quite with us yet. Everyone else also give me. Oh, he's coming back. Everyone else also give me an inspiration roll because he's not rolled enough for you to automatically twig what he's trying to do.
Do I, or am I asleep so I can't?
No, you can't. No. Everyone is just too busy focusing on what they're doing, unfortunately.
So it would seem. Well, at least I'm getting the chain.
Yeah. Everyone else is just kind of faffing about. Right, okay, so Henrik, you find yourself waking up in the medical room.
Can I try to not wake up and hang on to the dream?
No. Sorry.
Can I? Because I was holding the chain that was attached to the arm in the dream.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
No, unfortunately not. It's like you are effectively asleep, so you have been woken.
Okay.
Just like in real life, you don't really have a choice now, unfortunately.
Okay. So I know that's always the worst, right before your alarm.
Oh hell yeah.
So I see them with the chain. I see Julian with the chain attempting to do something.
Julian, yeah, on his feet with the chain.
I call out to, oh shit, I just had it. Saint Dismas, patron saint of thieves, condemned criminals, and prisoners.
Oh, I like that.
Bless the chain.
Oh, I do like that.
And then I go and I grab the other end from Julian and attempt to start wrapping her up.
Okay. So, Maud, you hear a rustling of chains. What are you up to?
I was trying to wake anyone who's left asleep. Is there anyone still asleep? Anna
and Sebastian.
So I will try and wake the next one of them.
Okay. So the next nearest one to you. So you woke Tyker. So yeah, Sebastian. Tyker is kind of leaning over Sebastian, but not Sebastian doesn't seem to be doing much.
So do I need to help her? Is he having a lie?
That's up to you. Don't ask me that question. Make that decision.
Well, I expect Tyker's got it in hand, so I'll move on and try and wake Anna.
Okay. So you move round to Anna, and as you do, her eyes suddenly open, and she looks straight up at you.
Got the bitch!
I think that's absolutely what Anna would say. Okay, so Tyker.
Is he waking up, for God's sake? Shake him again.
Okay, so give me, if you're shaking him, give me a force roll this time. And give me an inspiration roll, Sebastian. This time, Sebastian starts to open his eyes. Okay, so you are all now awake. And we are absolutely in rounds. So, Julian, you are up first.
Yeah, so if Henrik's got like the other end and stuff, I might as well start moving it sort of around to the other side of Chendrelbish, and start saying, "Grab the chain! Everyone, grab the chain!"
Anna's leaping for the chain.
Anna,
Yeah.
I need you and Henrik to both give me a learning roll.
But my learning just went down.
I know.
I got
Excellent.
nothing.
Okay. No, it's because you both had the ritual information, so it's whether or not you'd remembered it.
Well, I remember it, so don't I remember it?
No, you don't. No.
But I remember it.
Well, it's written on the piece of paper. You haven't remembered it.
I don't have any paper. I've got nothing. This is me remembering it.
No, you remembered something about the chains and you remembered something about the truth, but you don't remember the ritual that was on the piece of paper that Linnea gave you.
And being together and not alone.
Well,
is that not ritual?
They are all things.
Yeah.
So, okay, if you want to okay, that's fine.
Yeah, everyone grab the chain. Anna's going to try and wrap her in the chain again.
Okay. So, Maud, actually, that was Julian's turn, telling everyone to grab the chain. So, Maud, you're next.
I am indeed going to grab the chain as instructed.
Okay. Henrik, you've obviously you've got one end of the chain.
Yeah, I try to complete the bond around the creature.
Yep, give me an agility roll, please. Cool. Taika.
I guess we're grabbing the chain.
Grab the chain.
Okay. Sebastian?
I will also grab the chain, but perhaps suggest to people that if this doesn't work, we do have a chain in our possession that might be more effective than this
one. Okay.
Julian says, "What chain?"
The one we used with the abbot.
This is their chain.
Oh, is it?
This is that
Apologies,
chain.
I got the impression from bits that I caught that it was snatched from elsewhere, but it may be because of the way I've been dropping out. Sorry.
No, it was snatched from Henrik's wrist, which is where he has been keeping the fabled chain.
I've been spending more time resetting than I have been listening. Apologies.
Quite. Okay. So next we have Mara. So oh shit.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Taika, give me a force roll, please.
Why me?
The Mara turns to you and gestures to you, and then a look of fear comes across her face. Clearly, something didn't happen.
Bite her, Taika, bite her.
Bite her.
You can bite me, for God's sake.
Bite her first. I believe in you.
Anna.
Anna's grabbing the chain. She's going to try and wrap the chain around her. Everyone, yeah, grab it like Julian said. Hold on.
Okay, so you're just binding and holding on.
Yeah, trying to wrap it round the Myra.
Okay. Okay. If you're doing that, I will need an agility roll from you, please.
I just did, and I got one.
Oh,
success.
sorry. Yes, you got one. Sorry, I'm using about 12 different screens. Okay. You managed to just about avoid Henrik stumbling past you, trying to wrap in the other direction. Julian.
Oh, have we got it around them?
So everyone is now holding the chain.
Great.
And so you are kind of in a circle around the Mara. But I wouldn't say she's bound yet. Because you're all just kind of holding it.
Julian turns to Henrik and goes, "What do we say?"
I thought it was a dream, so I kind of forgot it. Fed on voice, fed on truth. Forget until hollow. Something like that. I think we should take her and introduce her to the Mirror Girl.
I think she is the Mirror Girl, Henrik.
I'm not convinced she isn't either.
Well,
okay, well that's Maud, you're up.
If there's someone in the mirror, I don't know.
Together, guys, together. No more fighting.
Maud is not wildly inspired at the moment. Okay. She's just clinging onto the chain, looking at the others and saying, "Can someone make a decision?" Go team.
Go team. Can anybody actually have a decent thought in this group at all?
Right. 2 thoughts. Firstly, if this is related to the mirror,
It's not your go yet.
Okay, you just said anybody.
Yeah,
I know, but it's still. Let's get it someone's turn. So it's Henrik next.
I tried to fully bind the chain around her.
Give me an agility roll. Okay, she is getting fully more bound. She is getting restricted a little bit in her movement. Taika.
So what are we doing? What's the plan?
Do you want to give me an inspiration roll, Taika?
I suck at it.
No, you got 2 successes, so that's great. How about you suddenly remember that Anna and Henrik both told you that they had the ritual for binding the creature given to them by Linnea on a sheet of paper.
Did we? Anna has no memory.
I don't remember that specifically, but I really freaking hope they did.
Yes, Linnea gave them a sheet of paper.
Inspiring.
Anna, Henrik, where's the ritual? Linnea
Henrik,
gave
I
you.
think it's in your pocket. What does it say?
Maybe are we still in our pajamas again?
No, you're wearing the clothes, the same clothes you did when you passed out. Sebastian, you're up.
That sounds like a really good first choice. If that fails, then given the suggestion it might be mirror related, perhaps once it's chained, we drag it to the mirror and see if we can reinsert it. That was my second of my 2 options.
Defeat it first, folks.
But no, that's what I'm saying. The first option is we try the thing that you have that we can use to bind it with this chain. And the second option, if that doesn't work, is we use the chain to drag it back to the mirror and try and push it back in. But I hope that we have something written down that makes the second option irrelevant.
Those are my thoughts, yes.
And otherwise, I just do my bit to try and tighten the chains.
Give me an agility roll then, please. Julian, give me a force roll. The Mara turns to face you and tries to gesture, but her arms are somewhat pinned now. And she just ends up glaring at you. And you feel nothing. Anna.
Henrik, what's in your pocket? What does it say? Anna's looking in her pockets, trying to find the bit of paper. What does it say?
Well, you took the paper, so it's in your pocket.
Okay, great. What does it say?
Okay. So the banishment ritual tells you that you need to bind the Mara in a chain.
Done.
And then everyone needs to be present and conscious.
Everyone awake? Okay.
And
Wait, what about like Algot?
No, we're just us, Henrik. He doesn't matter.
And
Okay.
at least one person needs to speak aloud the truth about them that the Mara has been feeding on.
We need the truth. Someone needs to say the truth the Myra's been feeding on. Fuck this. Fucking hell. Jesus.
Do you even know what the truth is anymore?
I'm Anna
Whoa.
Stormstride.
I hate the Mara. That's the truth. Yeah, I really despise this creature. There you go. That's 100% truth.
So, can you give a little bit more? Can you give a little bit more than that, Anna?
I don't want to.
Okay.
God damn it. Anyone else?
Okay. Julian, you're up.
Julian looks in horror at the Mara, and he's like, he doesn't even know how to phrase it all. Like, and he turns to Anna and says, "In just one sentence."
Yes, maybe.
doesn't-
I mean, I tried my one sentence. That didn't seem to be quite enough.
I didn't say one sentence.
Just the truth, Julian. What's it been showing you that you're afraid of?
Just a truth. Just a hidden, secret, deep truth about yourself. Anyone can do it. It's not a dating profile, as Sebastian says. If you can't, we skip and we go to the next person.
Oh my God.
Maud,
Julian,
you're up.
oh my God, Julian.
Okay, Maud is going to step up to the plate and say, "You already know about Vanessa. For some reason, you think I should be ashamed of the fact that I actually write under 2 other names. George Manley and Varela Cupcake Gatto."
Anna goes fucking still and was like, what?
Make of that what you will.
That's fabulous.
Those are some fucking good books.
Wonderful.
Give me an inspiration roll, please, Maud.
Maud, you actually get to add the dice if you're holding the chain and calling the truth. You get 2 extras.
If you
Maud, choose to use them.
You can choose to use them, or somebody else might if it's not
what,
enough.
can
As
they
it
only
were.
be used once?
That
I
bonus can
blessed
only
the
be used
chain.
the once. Yes,
So shall I leave it for someone else?
somebody needs to use it.
Go for it, Maud.
Okay. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but
Try
we'll
it
see.
with your cupcake-based truth.
It didn't work. My truth remains, though.
I mean, well done.
The Mara screams, and her face starts to crack.
Yes. Way to go, Maud.
Henrik, you're up.
Speak the truth, Henrik. Henrik?
Sorry,
Fade.
sorry, repeat it.
We turn and find that Henrik is in a still trance. Like,
I say your truth, your existence is over.
Your truth, Henrik, your truth. Now's not the time for poetic words, just a truth.
Taika, you're up.
Oh my God.
How many truths does it need?
I think at least one more.
Who knows?
Right.
It's all right, Taika. We love you even if you are a werewolf.
I'm not a werewolf, for God's sake. I'm not a werewolf. That's the truth.
I say
I almost
true.
died. I've been
So
chased
what
away.
you're admitting you really wanted to be a werewolf?
Right now, yes.
Give me an inspiration roll, Taika,
Oh,
because I quite like that. The Mara hisses.
I guess she was telling the truth.
Now she's back.
And the skin, the exposed skin you can see, turns a grey pallor.
Oh.
Sebastian.
I tighten the grip on the chain and I say that I am Sebastian Talbot, the heir to a house and fortune, and I had a brother who is dead, and I hold myself responsible for his death.
Oh, Sebastian.
Okay, give me an inspiration roll, please. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. She stares at you she stares at Sebastian with kind of dead eyes. And
Most of her looks pretty dead, to be fair.
well, yeah, there is that, I suppose. Anna, can I have a force roll from you, please?
Come on, Anna. Fucking hell, Anna. But was my thing like ignore physical things? Could do that once per session.
What's that?
Robust. May ignore penalties for physical conditions on one roll per gaming session.
Have you got a physical condition?
I've got 2 physical conditions going on right now.
Okay, go for it then.
So how do I do that?
Just roll 2 extra dice.
Okay. Come on, Anna.
Okay.
Nope. Nope. Oh no.
That's all right.
All right, that was scary.
You suddenly feel a slashing movement across your arm and shoulder, and a wound opens up. Take 1 physical damage.
Ow! Anna's in quite bad shape, folks.
Those claws sounded more wet than ethereal.
I think the wetness was me, Henrik.
Very much so, yes. Anna, you're up.
Fuck you, you bitch.
Oh, you must really like
yeah,
claws.
that's the truth.
Yeah. I know what you fucking want. I'm a murderer. Will that do?
This doesn't really tell much, but okay. Give me an inspiration roll.
One success.
Okay, just a moment. The Mara hisses and jerks a little bit, and part of one of her arms falls away. It just crumbles and falls to the floor, and she looks in pain.
Good.
Julian.
Julian is almost physically shaking, but he manages to say, "My name is Dr. Julian Summerby, but men died on the field of battle because I got distracted."
Maud, you're up.
Was that not enough for poor Julian?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Not only do I write as George Manley in Varela Cupcake Gatto, I have also infiltrated many society events in character as both of them.
I mean, my opinion of you, Maud, is just rising the more you appear.
It's funny Anna being excited about her writing when she can't read any of it.
I can read. She writes in English. It's just this fucking Swedish nonsense I can't get my head around.
You could before that learning reduction.
And I can no longer read at all.
Give me another inspiration roll, please, Maud.
No.
Give me an inspiration roll, Julian. Okay.
Ooh, 3.
Okay, Julian, can you... I'll give you an opportunity to expand on what you just said. Because it wasn't...
Expand.
Because that wasn't quite enough. I mean, some people died because you were distracted. That happens in a battlefield. That's not really something that would necessarily be a secret.
Okay. Julian is obviously then wrestling with himself, and he's like, "Men, my comrades died on the field of battle because I got offered a deal by the fairies."
Everyone's like, yeah, we know.
And
Julian might be sort of slightly confused by the fact that nobody says or really moves or changes their expression.
Everyone's like, and?
But the Mara crumbles into dust.
Yes!
And you are out of rounds.
Oh, thank God. I was going to be forced to say that I took Julian's yogurt from the fridge, even though he clearly labeled it.
Love it.
Oops.
Oh, thank God for that.
Okay.
Oh. Where are we?
You are in the medical room.
Oh, good. Anna's going to sit down on her bed and be like, Julian, I'm a little bit bleeding. And by little, I mean a lot.
Julian's going to go over to her and start attending to her at once, and he is very, very silent.
So there's just dust on the floor and a chain?
Yeah. While some of you are holding the chain, really. There's kind of like a, yeah.
Food for thought for everyone. Obviously, she may have been lying. But she told me that the abbot's not dead.
What do you mean that the abbot's not dead?
Oh, great.
As in, she asked me what I thought had really happened to the abbot, and I said he was dead, and she then laughed in a sort of maniacal manner. Mechanical, you know what I mean.
Maniacal.
That learning drop-off is really kicking in.
It's been a long day.
Okay, well, that could mean multiple things. It could mean that we haven't heard back from the Abbey, and I thought, were you guys awake yesterday? Are we awake now?
I think so, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah, we all
Julian
thought we were
goes
awake yesterday.
rigid and even stops, like literally dead while he's doing that to Anna. How long were we asleep?
Oh God. Oh God.
This time, right.
Somebody go and find out.
We call for the household staff.
In it.
Algot comes in through the door. Yes?
What date is it?
26th of August. Of April. Sorry.
Bloody hell!
26th of April is my understanding.
How much
Did you have
time?
sorry.
Sorry?
How much time have we lost?
Did
Were
you
you
have
just
any
asleep,
sleep?
Algood? Where have you just come from?
I must have fallen asleep on the job. I'm so sorry. I
Send
was in the kitchen.
Kira or someone out to get an afternoon paper.
We may have had another disruption, Algot.
It's 4:00 in the afternoon, if that helps.
It doesn't. We need to know the day.
No. Right, I shall send Matilda out.
Do I lose some of my physical penalties now?
Is Julian trying to treat you?
I am.
Well, I mean, it's
carry on.
It's going to, obviously, for physical healing, it's quite some time. You'll need a full day.
Well, while they're getting bandaged, I'm going to do a mail check, the front door and then my room for mail.
There's nothing different.
So it's as if it was the day before?
It's
or that
nothing
day?
has changed that you can see. So there's nothing, no mail at the door and nothing different in your bedroom.
Anna's going to look at Julian as he's bandaged and be like, so, what was the deal?
And Julian literally looks up and doesn't answer.
All right.
If we haven't had enough lessons about keeping secrets, a demon was sent here to punish us for doing it.
Stop your face, he says to Henrik.
At Julian, and is going to pat him and be like, it's all right. Don't.
I'm sorry about your yogurt.
Henrik,
what's everyone else up to? What are people up to?
Anna's going to ask Henrik, why didn't you say your secret?
I don't think I really have any secrets. I've told you everything about myself, and if my new secret is that I feel absolutely betrayed and that my life has become a complete lie, and I not only doubt my own course of my life, my destiny, but also the church as well, I don't think that's a secret. I think I've been very vocal about that.
So what was it showing you for Maya?
Just a bunch of nonsense. I couldn't make sense of it. I kept on seeing the abbot. Occasionally it's my sister. Occasionally it's me. There was a dog. It was just dream gibberish.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been surprised if your secret was something to do with a dog, Henrik.
I told you at the very beginning, my sister was killed by a bipedal dog-like werewolf type creature. That's it. I have no secrets about it. I've never actually seen it in the flesh before, but we keep running into black dogs and black wolves, and I keep getting visions of them by all of these creatures based of deceit and false realities. I don't know what it's trying to tell me.
If you didn't want to do that, Henrik, perhaps the society isn't the place for you. Deceit is everywhere.
What?
It doesn't have to be, Julian. We don't have to have deceit everywhere.
Not between us, but I mean, that's the nature of Vaesen. That's how they keep themselves safe, and to an extent, you can at least understand it.
Yeah, I'm pissed off at the human deceit we keep encountering, which also includes between us.
I don't think it counts as deceit when people just can't see them or something. We are the only one, basically.
Also, there are certain things which are simply just no one else's business.
Anna sort of nods along with that.
Well, I meant the deceit.
That of course you agree, Anna.
What do you mean, of course I agree?
You like poking your nose in other people's business, but whatever concerns you is none of our business, sure.
All right, Taika, enough. This is exactly what creatures like that which we just saw want. Exactly what they want.
Well, I've been in a dream for most of the day. Here's my truth. I'm kind of hungry. What do you guys say we go get a snack?
I think
Yeah,
Alcott
food would be
should
good.
get something. Yes.
Also, Maud, your Varela cupcake gâteau.
I'm not familiar with their works. Your works.
I mean, I've got one of her books in my room. She's a very famous romance novelist.
Romance.
Yes. Very good.
Thank you.
In fact, Salty, who we met, is a huge fan of yours.
You do surprise me.
Can't beat some salty romance.
Indeed.
Yes.
Can you sign my copy?
Of course, it would be a pleasure.
Can you sign like 20 copies?
Okay. Why not?
That Anna can then sell for profit.
Well, yeah.
Of course. Maybe over breakfast or whatever time of day we've now arrived at.
Sounds good. Cool. Should we go then?
To where?
Anna's still going to raise a hand like, no, actually, no, it's okay. It's all good. Food.
Well, now that my final secrets are out, perhaps I can be a bit more open quizzing you about some nautical matters for George's books.
Would love to. Anything about the sea would be fun. Breakfast, biscuits, something. And it's going to get up and mid Julian healing thing and be like, food, tea, onwards.
So Matilda comes back and confirms it's the same day. It's still the 26th of April.
All good.
So you haven't lost any more time, but it is now late afternoon. They arrange some food for you. They take you into the dining room. And yes, there is a relatively nice spread put on for you all.
Anna is sitting there looking a little bit puzzled around the room at everyone as she sort of slowly eats the food.
Yeah, let's just cool off. I know this was hard for some of us.
So, in terms of moving forward, who wants to come with me to the trolls?
And Julian sort of looks straight up at her. You're still going?
Well, yes.
Does that seem wise?
I mean, yes.
We have to arm ourselves against future problems. I also want somebody to come with me to the Abbey.
She had me on my own in the crow's nest. Like if I'd had the ability to do more than turn her into a mouse, that would have been very good.
But what was it they said about the troll magic?
I'm going to be fair.
Magic for the prize.
Yes, I didn't really listen to all of it, so maybe someone should come with me and listen a little bit more this time.
But if we've heard enough to know that there will be a price.
I suppose it depends how high that price is. I feel like some prices are willing to pay.
But Anna, you won't know until it's too late.
You might be a frog for the rest of an increasingly shortened life.
And you might be dead, but that's the same thing as being a sailor.
I enjoy the water, so a frog maybe not all that bad.
A sailor or a soldier faces that same choice every day. This is your job, and you may end up dead by the end of it.
Yeah.
That's the price that has to be paid by your destiny.
There may be a price is definitely not the same as there will be a price.
I think there always is a price.
And in the end, they're all.
Look,
that's destiny.
I'm going to do this, so it's more a question of who wants to come with rather than should we not.
All right, well, I will come then because none of my people have written about trolls yet. I'll call it
Come
research.
with for what?
What was that, Tiger?
Come with you for what? What is the purpose?
I want to learn more troll magic.
And why are we coming, is what I'm saying? You think we're going to protect you? Help you? What's the...
Learn more about it, maybe?
And stick together is the point.
Yeah.
So one
Currently, Anna is practically at death's door anyway.
Yeah.
So
We're
I
not
don't
going
think
today.
No,
yeah.
right now. But, you know, takes a... Who knows?
Breakfast, healing, and maybe some planning for a group outing.
Well, for all we know, we haven't even stuck our head out the door. This could be, you know, midnight supper.
It's 4 p.m. and it shows the window with the sun up.
Is that correct?
I already said it was 4 p.m. Yeah.
Well, no, Algot said it was 4 p.m.
Algot said it was 4 p.m. Yes.
He's very hot on it on time.
Well, clocks and things help.
He's a butler who's an internal sense of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Look, there's so much we still don't know. We still don't really understand things about anything.
I suggest we cool off, enjoy this nice spread, confirm exactly what day it is, and tonight we can do a bit more research on the mirror since we have more information, and then we can decide our next move. But I agree with Anna that we should arm ourselves better for the future. So troll magic, and I got to get to the Abbey because I got to find out what this means, why we didn't get a letter, and also there is an artifact there that could possibly help us.
I mean, I'm all for a new artifact.
Well, you can't use it because you've learned troll magic.
Oh, I see.
What artifact?
Which artifact?
What artifact, yeah.
It is the citrine of Saint Celia. It is a holy device. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
I think it's Saint Celia. Let me double check. But anyway, yes, it is a citrine set into the... Let me bring up Saint Celia to double check that's it. Because I would obviously tell you guys about it. No, it's not Celia, sorry. It's Claire. It starts with a C. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys. However, she was a saint, did the miracles. She was given a citrine by some princeling in Germany. I have it all written in my book upstairs. And yeah, you can use it as a holy weapon, but you got to believe in it so much that everybody else notices. I, of course, believe in the saint so much. I put a hole in the badminton net with it.
Very good. Well,
it can emanate. It emanates holy light in a beam shape. So I think that would be useful for us, but somebody has to believe in it so much. Just like we heard last time, you have to go down a path. Anna's going down the troll magic path. Somebody's got to come down the divine path with me. Otherwise, I can't use both. If somebody chooses to come down the divine path with me and believe a little bit more in the power of the saints and the power of God, well, then they should be coming with me to the Abbey. If you can do it.
Can't someone just believe that you believe enough for you to use it?
No, you have to have the intent for you to use it.
I think you're screwed.
So if it doesn't work, well, it doesn't matter. It's not going anywhere.
I'm just saying, we with you here as a priest and a holy artifact, you seem to be the obvious person to use it. With what was being discussed previously, I kind of got the impression that the faith element was almost a witnessing of faith. It was your faith is so strident that it's recognized by the people around you.
Right.
So if you have it and you have your faith, which you do, then us as a group recognizing your faith in it would be the validation that it requires.
Well, that's fine. That means I could still use it instead of the Crozius. That doesn't allow anybody else to use it because that person has to have intent to use it.
Fair enough, but we all have, a multitude of options with our weapons and things. So better that you have two options than we don't gain a second one.
I cannot have two options, unfortunately. Andrew already said that.
I mean, we
so
know
if no one else can wield it, why are we going to get it?
Maybe one. I figured that it would be perhaps Sebastian or Taika or Maud could possibly have the imagination that could turn into belief to wield it. If not, what's the big deal? I still have to figure out what happened to the abbot. If he's still alive, what's going on at the abbey? I still have to figure that out.
That's a fair point. We definitely have an unfinished. Thank you. Yes, about the whole setup there and our involvement and what is or is not going on. Because, for example, we don't even know whether that big bad was the abbot himself or whether.
Yeah,
the
I was really confused. It almost felt like it was like the other side of the same coin.
Yeah, was the abbot a form that the big bad took over? In which case, is there a huge amount of things for us to resolve on behalf of the original mortal abbot that he took on, or what? Yeah, the worst case scenario in all this, in many ways, is a Vaesen infiltrating the church and swaying some of the most ardent kind of anti-Vaesen thinking into pro-Vaesen thinking, whilst at the same time vying up the kind of more ardent kind of reactionary sort of elements to it. It's all the worst of both worlds. So we probably do need to look into some of what comes out of that.
Like, what Anna heard that the abbot was still alive? What if that means that the original human abbot is naked, chained up in the abbey's basement, and the Vaesen just keeps taking his form? What if the Notrum has other Notrum friends who told them all about it, and since he got this huge position in the church, another Notrum just fucking came in, took the guy's form, and became the new abbot? What if that happened? That's one of the worst case scenarios.
All things, and I do know that the abbot was / whatever it was chatting to the Myra. He specifically told her about us.
There you go. So if these total asshole Vaesen are chatting amongst each other, wouldn't it be? I'm sure he, in his years of travels, maybe told some other Vaesen about his little plan, about his schemes, and how much access he has.
Indeed.
That's troubling. But yes, we are in a world of magic. There's troll magic. There's people yelling about things, and there's giants and shit and ghosts and flying fire babies. What? You can't believe in the saints. You can't believe in God so much. One of you.
Shall we try and sort out one of the issues and then the next, so that we are not split up again?
Yes. Is everyone right with the fact that I'm a murderer?
First of all, you already killed somebody in my presence, and I was totally fine with that.
Okay, cool.
Because you saved both their
last
lives.
time we met, so you know.
I'm intrigued by the fact that you think we would be surprised, to be honest.
Yeah.
Nothing new here.
You just okay, great.
I mean, Julian kills people most weeks.
Julian, less intentionally.
Well, no, if there's a remote chance of a village possibly going against us, there's got to be guns out. So,
Are we comfortable with me doing it again, or where's the line?
Well, several
Context
people in this
everything.
group have done it in several occasions. Let's face it.
Context and destiny, yeah. So don't worry about it.
I,
You're cool. If you want to do a confession, I'll accept it. But
Yes, Albert, what can we do for you?
I thought as well. Obviously, Father Henrik is has spent some time and is familiar with our traditions, but I know that none of the rest of you have really been around these parts before at the end of April. it seems that after everything that's happened, it might be a good idea just to unwind for a few days. The 30th of April is a very important date in our calendar, in the whole of Sweden, but here in Uppsala especially, we celebrate Valborg.
Is that like a version of May Day?
May Day.
It's a tradition, probably lost to time.
You sort of dance around the pole.
Oh.
In England, anyway.
Celebrating.
Who celebrates the end of winter and the arrival of kind of into the summer period.
Indeed, yes.
Yeah, that's it.
So we celebrate with fire and song and joy, maybe a little bit of chaos here in Uppsala. But we have a large bonfire celebration. People drink and celebrate and party.
It's a lot of fun.
It is the most famous celebration here in Uppsala in the whole of Sweden. We hold it every year at the old royal tombs on the outskirts of the city.
A celebration in the tombs. What could go wrong?
Well, I'm sorry. I took me a moment, Mistress Anna. I go every year. It's mostly students being very raucous and the locals really letting their hair down. There are rumours that more than one child have been conceived at such celebrations, but it's.
What parties you go to, Albert?
We're all young once, Miss Anna. But maybe it might be worth unwinding and letting down our hair and maybe have a few days where we just think about what has passed and really do the honor of Valborg properly. We can think about what has passed and look forward to the new beginnings. Death to renewal, if you like.
Sounds like a thing to do.
It just seems that maybe we could all do with such things.
Yeah.
A good idea. Oh, God.
Sounds good. Until then, I guess we'll all think and discuss about what our next step should be.
Have some healing.
Yes.
Well, Anna can't go anywhere for the next 48 hours at least, right? So
correct. Do you want to actually? Do you want to give me with your medical kit, Julian? Can you give me a roll?
Oh, 4. I'm ready now.
Can't even see the scar.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay. Oh, I recognize that noise.
Mm-hmm. Hold on a second.
Sorry, I've been sent a few messages for some people. I'm just trying to catch up. Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, so anybody else that's hurt or damaged that wants to do anything about it?
How many did that heal me for? Am I back to full health?
Yes, you will be back to full health.
Woo.
But
I have
yes,
one. I have one, but if we have 3 days to do it,
then Julian's role will be enough to, if you're going to spend 2 or 3 days resting and recuperating, all of you, then physical damage, Julian will probably cover you all.
Anna's probably going to spend a day recovering.
Anna will need more than a day because because the amount of damage you took. Yes, we'll do XP.
Perfect.
No. Sorry, what was that question, Sebastian?
I was just going to say, I've got one mentor left over from I'm not quite sure when. I'm assuming I can use my item that I do my focus with to resolve that.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And of course,
You
guys
could
have
also
pub
go to
and
the
stuff.
chapel there, buddy. We got a chapel for a reason.
Oh yeah, Henrik as a priest can help people with mental injuries as well.
Henrik's just trying to convert everyone, and everyone's being very
Exactly.
adamant.
So anyway, XP very quickly. Did you all participate in the session? Yes, of course you all did. Julian and Taika get an XP for doing their annals. Nobody else did, so nobody else gets them. Did you confront a Vaesen? Yes, you did. Did you identify an unknown Vaesen? No. Were any of you affected by your dark secret? Send me a message if you think you were.
Well, not all of us.
Everyone.
Yeah,
I'm
everyone.
pretty sure all of us were. Why don't you send a message to whoever wasn't?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, make me do more work. Did you take any risks to protect other people? So Anna.
Oh yay.
Maud. And Anna and Maud can get one for that. Because they were quite willing to expose themselves, whereas everyone else was slightly more reticent. Have you learned anything?
We've learned a lot of detail on other people's secrets.
Yeah, we've learned things about other people.
Mm-hmm. Like what? Tell me what you've learned.
We learned that Julian let people die on the battlefield to make a deal with the Fae.
Okay.
I really wish I hadn't said it like that.
We learned about it.
That's actually, to be honest, that's kind of why I wasn't going to give it to you, because I disagree with you. That's not really what happened.
But that was the thing. I literally couldn't. I would have to tell the whole story to make it understood. And so that was as close as I could get to it.
Oh, so we only learned about the cupcake alias.
Yeah,
then.
we learned the Maud is Brilla cupcake gâteau.
Well, I mean, as far as you all are concerned, what Julian has shared with you is what Julian has shared with you is what Julian has shared with you. The fact that you now know that what Julian shared with you actually isn't completely accurate, it's neither here nor there. As far as your characters are concerned, that is something that was shared with you. So yeah, you kind of have got that. So you participated, you confronted a Vaesen. Some of you you have learned something. Have you developed anything in your headquarters? No. Have you performed an extraordinary action? No. So there we are. It's an old mixture of XP and stuff for people there.
Carl, could you take Mark out?
So development points. Did you play at least one scene in the headquarters? Yes. Have you encountered a new type of Vaesen? Yes.
Yes.
Did you visit a place of magic? Yes. Were you subjected to magic? Yes.
I'm at straight.
Did you bring up card box or important? No. Did you make important contacts? No. Was the mystery difficult and epic?
Yes.
Okay. Did you solve it? Yes.
Yes.
So 6 development points for
Woo.
Castle. So
I need you to stay around for a minute, Andrew, because I need this clarified now.
You need what clarified?
I need clarified what we were just talking about.
Okay. Cool. Anybody? Anything else anybody wants to know? Because I'm very much aware that Maud needs to leave us.
Yes.
What was the total development points?
6 development points.
Okay, I'll toss some suggestions in the group chat.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
And with that, I'm going to say thank you, people, for watching, and we shall see you next week. And thank you very much for tuning in.